Hey guys, what is going on? My name is NoJ456 and today we're going to be talking about some GTA 5 DLC and whether or not DLC will be continuing to come out for GTA 5, Xbox 360, and PS3 versions after the Heist DLC. Now obviously the Heist DLC is the #1 thing that everyone has been waiting for. It is coming out for sure in 2015. If it doesn't come out in 2015, Rockstar might have a ride on their hands, but other than that, it's basically 100% confirmed that it's coming out in 2015. Now they have confirmed that GTA 5, PS3, and Xbox 360 as well as the PS4 and Xbox One will be receiving this DLC. Now obviously for the 360 and the PS3 it is not going to look as good. It's probably going to have a few fewer texture modifications and updates and everything like that. It is not going to look as good because obviously it's on previous gen versions, but it is still going to come out. But now I'm going to be talking about DLC that comes after this Heist DLC that they've already confirmed. Now if you think about it, think about the different capacities. The Xbox One came out years and years and years later than the 360. Same thing with the PS4, years and years and years after the PS3, obviously. And in that time, basically the hardware changed. What's inside of it, basically like the brain of the consoles, has improved so much that it just allows for more and more content. Now the problem with adding more things in with the Xbox 360 and PS3 versions is the fact that it's just running out of memory. You can only have so many instances spawned in required of the system memory in a certain time frame. You can only have so many things in a certain area. You can only render so much at a certain time. That's why with the GTA previous gen versions, rendering was a huge issue. You could drive through the city and basically be driving on air because there was nothing rendered under you because you were going so fast or something like that. I know everyone's had that problem, and that is basically what the issue is. There's too many things being rendered at once. There's too many buildings, too many cars, that it has to keep track of everything your car's doing. And the fact is, if you add too many DLCs, it slows this down to a point where it cannot work anymore. And I think Rockstar realizes that they are approaching this point. They are approaching the point of no return with the previous gen DLCs, and they kind of figure there's no way that we can really make money on these people, because if they're not spending money on a new console, they're not spending money on the new GTA 5 versions for the first person, all these new features, then they're probably not going to be spending money on shark cards, so they don't care about them as much. That sounds very bad, and I'm sure they care about every single customer as a company, but as a business, as something that needs to make money, there's no reason that they would just not put out a new DLC because the old DLCs couldn't handle it. Now they might continue to put out kind of like truncated DLCs. If you think about the holiday DLC, the festive gifts, the new versions, the Xbox One and PS4 versions had a few new features that the previous gen version didn't have. However, it still had the DLC, and I think this is the only option Rockstar has if they want to continue forward. If they continue to put out DLCs on the PS3 and Xbox 360, it is going to be a not as good version of the DLC, and this obviously makes sense because there's really nothing else they could do. If it was that easy, obviously they would put it out for every single console, but the old consoles just cannot simply handle it, and it's just kind of disappointing, but it's the way things are. It's not Rockstar's fault at all, and it's not something that they can really change anything about, but that is the reality of what we're dealing with right now. But let me know what you think about all that in the comment section down below, because I don't really know how I feel personally, because it doesn't affect me. I play on the PS4. I have everything on my new gen. I don't need my old gen anymore. I pretty much only save that for playing the old Call of Duties if I need to, and getting some zombie gameplay and things like that. But other than that, there's really nothing that I use my old consoles for, and there's just no reason for me to be upset about. But if any of you guys still play on the Xbox 360 and PS3, let your voices be heard. Let me know what you're thinking about this in the comment section down below. And other than that, guys, that is about it for this DLC video. I hope you guys enjoyed or learned something new in it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.